edification. I don't think there's going to be any edification with all these titties out. I just don't think that's what they're doing here. Enjoyment, sure. You know, Hollywood is obsessed with the parent-child relationship. You know, mother-daughter, mother-son, father-daughter, father-son. You know, it's just they're obsessed. Secret fathers, secret children. You know, bastards, twins. Like just all they've explored so many different permutations of that relationship, and each one's different. Like you know, the relationship a son has with the father would be very different than he has with the mother, and you know, vice versa. You know, and they do it from both perspectives. Sometimes the perspective is from the parent, sometimes the perspective is from the child, and so there's you know, like I said, Hollywood's absolutely obsessed with that, and of course Hollywood is obsessed with relationships in general. You know, but the one relationship I think is underdone is the sibling relationship. Now I know it's done a lot, but it's the one I'm fascinated with. It's the one I often wrote about because I had a very troubled relationship with my siblings. And people, my best friend's an only child, so he completely missed that dynamic. And I think sometimes that's what it is. Some of the biggest shot callers in Hollywood probably are only children, so they completely missed out on that experience. It's just different. If you have siblings, you know, and there's so many ways that can go. Like if you're the firstborn, you have a very different relationship with your siblings than if you're the middle child. I was a middle child. If you're the youngest child, you have a different like. So there's so many things you could do. There's so many things you can explore. And then you can talk about half siblings. And you talk about siblings that maybe didn't grow up in the same household, but maybe they lived nearby and they saw them sometimes. You know, there's and each one of these relationships is different. That's what can complicate relationships. You know, I don't know if Nucky or Eli is the older younger brother. I don't know which one's older, which one's younger. Nucky looks, he moves and operates like he's the older brother. He was the sheriff first, right? So it kind of makes sense. But the ages are a little unclear, and I think the actor ages are conflicting with what the character ages actually are. But their relationship has a deep history that we don't know much about, other than the fact that Nucky seems to keep blaming him, Eli, for various things, right? And he's starting to get tired of it, you know. And so, but I wonder, you know, Nucky has kind of like a father mentor type relationship with Jimmy. I still suspect he might secretly be his father, but that would, like I said, that's a little cliche in Hollywood. So who knows? Be kind of cliche to do. It's better to just have it be what it appears to be, which is just he's kind of like a mentor type, kind of like a father type, that kind of thing, rather than there being a biological connection. Because you don't need the biological connection to have a emotional relationship with somebody, to care about somebody. You know, would I love my best friend more if he was my biological brother? I don't think I would. It's possible I'd love him less. So like you don't need that. Hollywood thinks you need it. But anyway, I don't want to go that road. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. My point is, Eli seems jealous of Jimmy. I think that's going to be a problem. And I think that springs from his long term sibling relationship with Nucky that goes back to distance that you can never unravel all that. It's kind of like, you know, Stephen King talked about marriage. Marriage is so layered in secrecy and so layered in detail, you can sit here and talk to somebody for hours about your spouse, and they will never truly understand your relationship with your spouse because it's built on a foundation of moments taking place over years. And there's so many conversations that you may bitch about your spouse to other people, but there's so many things you don't talk about. You know, they say marriage has its own language, and it does. Like that, you can reference something that you two share because the two of you share things that you'll never share with anybody else. So you can never truly unravel a marriage. You can only be surface level with it. I believe the same thing is true with siblings. You grew up with these people in most situations. Like I shared 14 years. The first 14 years of my life I share with my siblings. I haven't seen them in 25 years. That's a two-sided coin, right? I wouldn't be able to pick them out of a lineup. I don't know anything about them. I don't know what their life has been like. I don't even know if they're still alive or not. I have no idea. I have no idea how many nieces and nephews I have. I know I have some. I don't know how many. I don't know what their names are, what their ages are, what their lives have been like. I have no idea. But people who know them now will never truly understand what their childhood was like because I was there for all that. I observed every moment. You know, we shared a bedroom, we shared a house, we shared a dinner table for so many years. We shared the parental experience together. That's something that adult people who meet them as adults will never understand. So we'll never truly understand the relationship between Eli and Nucky. But how much of his irritation with Jimmy is about he's bitter about missing something, perhaps. Like I'm starting to read into things, right? Like he's jealous, bitter, something. He has some animosity towards Jimmy, and it's because of how Nucky feels about Jimmy. It's not because of Jimmy himself. I'm convinced of it. So I guess what I'm saying is I really like what they're doing relationship wise so far in the show, and we're still early, but it's layered and there's undertones, and we're trying to read between the lines here. So it's gonna be fun to find out more. I don't know what it is about this show and long intros, but I'm gonna try to stop doing that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. I'll see you in Cuba. Well, they spelled it out, but you know what I mean. Yeah, now that I think about it, we didn't have any of this son of a bitch last episode. But I'm surprised we're following his storyline. It'd be kind of interesting if they explored that. Like, in real life, he never saw his brother again when his brother just took off, right? I guess his brother didn't like what was happening with him. But his brother went off and lived a God-fearing life, apparently. You know? Seemed to be a good guy. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, she's like, I'm trying to live. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, what a dick. Yeah. I didn't think he was going to kill him, but I wasn't sure what the hell was going on.
What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah, he's a fucking psycho.
Who's your boy?
That's some PSD shit, man. I'll kick your ass.
Big ass if you were wearing
Yeah.
You think it's funny? Easy, Princeton. I was fucking
Dude,
playing.
that ain't a joke, man.
Keys to the
You
car.
killed somebody downstairs, motherfucker.
I can't hear you. Your belly ain't gonna go back to sleep.
You dick. Wow, what an asshole. I forgot that he'd been kicked out, right? Like he's been, so that's why he's here in Chicago.
It's okay.
You didn't warn me, motherfucker? She's trying to live, man. She didn't warn shit. She really thought you were gonna die, man. Oh, he's bleeding from his ear. Jesus, man. That's not a game, man. Like, in any way you look at it, physically, emotionally, or mentally, that is not a fucking game. That is not cool.
Oh, come on. You shouldn't have. A whole plan.
Yeah. Is he based on a real character?
How long have you been standing there?
The word Nucky keeps coming in mind, like I've heard that somewhere. I never studied the 20s, right? Like, I studied, like, you know, some of the Old West and, you know, World War II specifically.
Well, let's hear it.
But
Hank Adamo.
I never studied the 20s. It wasn't really a super interesting time period in my in history for me. But
when I was rehearsing,
that name feels familiar. He must be based on a real person.
Berman.
Going shopping.
Man, I'm trying to get some work in here, bitch. You see that look of irritation on the minion's face? That was hilarious.
You know you tore me apart last night.
God damn, I don't want to hear this. Yeah. She's got a checklist, right? And it only has one item every week. Because of what she did last episode, where she basically was forcing the woman he tried to help her face into her naked, stankin' pussy, right? Now we got what we just heard here, right? So she's got a checklist. And it only has one item on it every day. And she checks it off at night before she goes to bed. To-do list. The most. This bitch be doing the most, man.
visiting royalty. Edge especially.
Yeah, kiss her ass is real
Which
good.
Which ones?
Yeah, I guess I'm just supposed to know.
You could bet your keister I'm going to get a piece of that pie.
Damn, you don't even got to put your own shoes on, man.
It's
That's
an
rich.
Expression, a piece of the pie. Don't you have pie in Germany?
We have strudel.
Yeah, I'd rather have pie. I love the Germans. I really do. There's something about German culture I really like. You know, there's a lot of cultures I like, but
claims to be the daughter of the Tsar of Russia.
Their food is not on near the top of my list, other than certain specific categories. Like their meat and cheeses are really good. Is what I'm saying. The whole stewed pot. I won't go down that rabbit hole either, but
Give me it. Mine.
But much worse is British food. So you know, if we're gonna categorize this shit,
You spoil them.
Look at this.
she's helping. Like this gives me that same energy as Mad Men with Joan and her mother. They're helping, but they're really fucking annoying. Again, families, right?
You are my darling.
And I'm the Queen of England.
Really?
Well, that aged well. In fact, wasn't she alive here back in 1920? No, I guess not. She died in 97, and this was 103 years ago. So, in 5 years, she'll be born. Jesus, man.
Sorry, does it hurt? You should try some opium.
Yeah, he really should. He needs something to chill out.
Let me take you.
I don't know.
Opium den.
Thought it was
I
hot.
don't think they really have opium dens anymore.
California, as soon as I say but.
Yep, California, here I come.
Gee, I don't.
One of these days, that'll be a big place.
Well, you're certainly pretty enough.
Don't kid a kiddo.
I think what really made California, made it as a fucking spot, right, was the gold rush of 1849.
Would you save me from my brutish?
You got a lot of motherfuckers out there who just kind of stayed, you know? Motherfuckers out here finding love, man.
Come with me.
I think. Because it seems like she's trying to make this a regular thing. I don't like the way she just didn't fucking warn him or do anything. She just tried to save her own ass when the guy came in with the gun. He'd be dead. If the motherfucker wanted him dead, he'd be dead, and she did nothing. Look, I'm not saying she should die with him, but if she will die for him, that's who you stay with, right? So it's not an expectation. But if you discover, if she's like, you're going to have to kill me, hey, wake up. If you discover that by accident or because of a prank, you know that's somebody you want to stay with.
To solve a murder, not find a lost cat.
Yeah.
That would be easier, kid.
Shocky cares. So that means I care.
Yeah, I'm trying to not do 50%.
You control Atlantic County. Control Atlantic
Control
County.
New Jersey.
Yeah, we know, motherfucker.
The colored vote.
Like it or not, they're 20% of the city, Eli.
Yeah, the fuck.
Oh, but there are limits to what he could sell those people, and a
Yeah.
lynching's not one
He
of
knows what it's like to be a middleman, right?
them. One hand washes the other, and both hands wash the face.
I heard the second part of that saying before. I'd never heard the second part of that saying. I wonder. Yeah, wait in the hall. I'm about to cuss this motherfucker out. Get your ass out of here. Actually, I think that's more of a.
I don't like that fella.
Yeah.
I never have.
That was more about him. I thought he was saying you're dismissed so I can cuss Eli out. No, you're dismissed because you annoy me. That's what that was.
You know, most women are proud to be called grandma.
God damn.
Not while the peaches are still in season.
Damn, come on now. I'm planning to eat at some point today. What do I really hear about some grandmother titties?
I'm a friend of James.
Yeah, I
His
bet you are.
friends call him Jimmy.
Yeah, so you're lying.
So, who are you really?
Yeah.
What do you call an acquaintance from New York?
That part I suspected.
Yeah.
Now, never mind my name.
Yeah.
Is he here or ain't he?
He's not.
Never will be
Where is
again.
Maybe he's up your ass.
Yeah.
Have you considered looking?
You got a fresh mouth for a broad.
Maybe I need you to smack it for me, right? The roughneck bit. Is that what the little girls are going for these days?
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah. You gotta stay up to these assholes. If they're gonna kill you, they're gonna kill you, right?
Christ killing Jews,
The fuck are you wearing,
anarchists
dude?
of every the coon that is the true
Oh, I
vein
see,
of our
okay.
great nation.
I don't think I've ever seen the purple. I thought it was always white. I was like, the shape is reminiscent, but the color is throwing me off. So I didn't know if it was some Satanism shit, right? That's right, motherfuckers. What's up?
Who's in charge here?
Well, I would assume it's the person with the different colored robe, dumbass. He really needed that pointed out to him. Is he fucking serious?
Grand Cyclops of the Knights of
Grand
the Ku Klux
Cyclops.
Klan, Atlantic County. Who's the dunce caps?
Lose the dunce cap. Come on, Cyclops. Even though I can see your face. Oh, you're bald. That's why you do that.
You're the fellow who owns the hardware store in the Pacific.
Busted.
Drop the act. You know who I am. You're a grafter, a whoremonger.
Whoremonger?
You thinking of my
How
brother?
dare you?
Let's go. You're under arrest.
Yeah, get your ass out of here. Come on, bitch.
What's this about?
Being in the class.
Smack this motherfucker with your big ass gun. Men grousing. Yeah, I don't know about this. I thought the cops were on our side. Sometimes captions be cracking me up, man. Men griping behind their hands, you know. I guess that FBI guy's good. The reason the scene we got with the FBI guy last episode, they established him very clearly, painted a vivid picture over the first 3 episodes. Now he's taking a break before the finale of this first season, I assume. So the middle part of the story, right? Because we're not. I suspect. What are we? We're only 15 minutes into it, but I suspect we're not going to see him this episode.
Buying from nobody else. You're good then. Because we ain't nobody else. You Greeks, you got intelligence. I mean, you invented arithmetic, right?
That sounds racist to me.
Then you give me some lip, and the next thing you know...
Yeah. See, this is more the psycho I know about as far as Al Capone goes.
You got something to say?
He's got anger issues. He's not a fucking coward who screams at a deer, right? You know, oh no, a deer! This is what I thought he was, right?
But not really.
Al.
Yeah.
You do this.
Al.
He's already explained why he did it.
Come on.
I'm in the middle of a fucking conversation.
Yeah.
I break every bottle in this fucking joint.
Please, no.
Yeah. You can beat me up with the bottles, man. Don't hurt the bottles.
Truck comes around. Oh, yeah. Sheridan got a problem?
Yeah. I can't drink with a busted mouth.
I'm in the Fort Dune Wabash.
See, this is what I've heard about. Random rage, right? Although to a point, like he's trying to conduct some business here, right? A lot of that part of that is like intimidation.
Fine, I have chosen Chateau Fargo.
This is unacceptable. They need a better dishwasher.
God. This fucking lip brew.
Ew.
How hard do I work? The pressure I'm under?
Yeah, this is outrageous.
Body that the silverware, the crystal, that they be clean?
God
See to do anything right?
damn, man. Why's it gotta be like that?
Anti-German bullshit. And this is the fucking thanks I get? This built piece of shit that some whore left her cock-smeared lip rouge on?
Why she has to be cock smearing?
My guests to drink from
No,
this.
of course not.
I get the point. I got the point 5 minutes ago, actually, asshole.
Everything.
Yeah. Talk about anger issues. God damn, dude. Boss is mad.
Please, do your best.
Yeah. If you can't do your best, do the best of somebody better. Who did it? We need a name.
You clan, fellas. Get you in front of a crowd can't shut you up.
Yeah. Why ain't you talking now, motherfucker?
Oh, I believe you. I really...
I don't believe that he believes you.
I gotta be sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's him. The process of him becoming sure is not going to be a good thing.